Hey everyone. So the Conversations with Andy G podcast is officially underway. We have one guest potentially confirming they will be having a conversation with us, but there's more to come with that until it's 100% locked in and confirmed. I don't want to say anything. It's no one that would ever guess, but the impact that they had for me in this movie in my childhood was enormous. And it's just so exciting to be interviewing someone from this particular movie. And so I'm going to release more info on that as as the dates and times is confirmed. So, what is the Conversations with Andy G podcast? Well, I will put a link in the description where you can find the podcast. I've always had a passion for talking with people, conversing with people, learning about people. Um, ever since my ever since my mum would watch on the Bio channel biographies about people, I always found them interesting. And this is just my way of uh, rolling that passion forward and interviewing and speaking with people that may not share same views of at sometimes as I do, people that have had some impact, people that I find interesting, people that I feel like the audience will benefit from and learn from, and just generally have interesting conversations and about a wide range of topics that I really enjoy, and I'm hoping the audience also really enjoys. So, you know, if anyone has sort of like comments or feedback, or like if anyone's out there that wants to join, um, to send me an email or reply to a comment here or whatever, and I'll look you up and just and figure out whether it is something that I would be interested in. At the moment, who am I? I just got 18 years in digital marketing. I love producing content, and I know that I probably will suck at interviewing people because it's not my core strength. My core strength is being able to sort of talk and respond as the person being interviewed. Um, y- it's a very different skill for me to be able to have the ability to interview other people, shut up, don't say anything, just ask questions that I feel like are interesting, good questions for the person to answer, as well as the audience to learn from. And so it's going to be a wild ride, but it's going to be an interesting one. And this is going to be the first video because I don't know where this podcast will ever end up. And this will be the very first video that I could come back to say, hey, this is where it all started. And so that's what I'm planning on doing. That's what I'm looking forward to doing. I'm taking some time, well, I'm definitely reducing my workload and taking some time away from my business as usual digital marketing responsibilities. And I want to focus some time on really doing more of this and hopefully launching this into a full-time job potentially. And I think it's just going to be really cool, really interesting. I'm hoping to get people that are interesting in a range of topics that have gone a little bit under the radar as well. Like they're not necessarily the first person you would think of. Um, and so I think that's also interesting to produce content that I find that is really unique, and you're not going to find it anywhere else. And that's what's really interesting to me. Just I just have a love and passion for people and to learn about them and to ask them questions on topics and to use this as an opportunity for me to grow as a person, to learn about other people's points of views and perspectives, as well as share my own views. And I just think that it's going to be something that is unique and unusual because I think the type of guests that I'm looking at and the topics are potentially controversial at times and are not maybe what you've thought about. And keeping the audience intrigued. And this is not going to be for everyone. This is going to be people like me that like very similar topics on business, religion, life in general, mental health. And there's going to be people that you may not even know or don't necessarily want to become popular, but have a very interesting story to share or a very interesting perspective. And that's really what I want to give, because a lot of podcasts are focusing on people everyone knows. And I kind of want to focus more on people that I feel like can deliver interesting content, deliver interesting points of view, and really and answer tough questions on a various range of topics and give their perspective on that. And I just think this is going to be something that is going to answer a lot of questions for people. And that's kind of where I'm at. So if you've got any thoughts, suggestions, or feedback about that, then I would certainly love to hear from you. And the link to that Conversations with Energy podcast, or my channel for now, is linked in the description. This will be streamed to Amiga Digital business channel as well, because it's sort of connected with building my own media company as well, and producing content for businesses. But I also want to focus on just me through Andy G going forward. And so Andy G is the name that you need to jot down and to subscribe. So please, if you haven't subscribed to the Andy G channel, please do so now. I think I have one subscriber. Woo! So please make sure that you subscribe to the Andy G podcast. I'll see you on the other side.